The next morpheme on our list of the deck that we're creating, that we're building, is the morpheme by. It's a prefix, and we know that because it's got the dash. And so this is the beginning of the word, and then everything else comes after it. Now this, whenever you see this at the beginning of a word, it always means two. Two of something. So I have a little example. What I have here is a little motorcycle. And this little motorcycle has two wheels. And because it's got two wheels, it is considered a bi-wheeled vehicle. Now, if you own a bicycle, that is a perfect example of a word because that means two tires, two wheels. Okay? So here's my little motorcycle taken off, and let's start our morpheme card. All right? I've already started it. You can write this on your blank card, and then let's have you flip it over. On the other side, we can write the meaning. We know the meaning is two. So here we go, two. We know that it's a prefix, so I'll write that as well. I'll put that in parentheses. And you know what I actually really like to do? I like to circle the meaning. That just reminds me, oh yeah, that's what this means. That's the reason that I'm learning this. So I'm going to circle it. I'll use a different color. You can too if you have markers or crayons, colored pencils. I love colored pencils. You could make these really nice using color. All right. Now, I want to talk about structuring this and building it just like yours might look. So maybe I'll put another large T shape here. Let's come up with some brainstormed examples. So we know bicycle would be perfect. Another word that you might hear adults use sometimes is the word bi-weekly. That usually refers to 2 weeks, bi-weekly, 2 weekly, 2 weeks, or something like that. Now, let's draw a little picture. I think I'm going to put a pair of eyeglasses or sunglasses because eyeglasses can also be called bifocals. Meaning two lenses. Actually, bifocals usually have two lenses within each lens, so there would be like this little imaginary dotted line. Yeah, and maybe I'll put an old person wearing them because many old people wear glasses. Hey, that's not bad. This old guy's wearing a nice V-neck sweater vest. And he has two arms. Bifocals. There we go. That was fun. All right. So you can draw that if you want. You could draw anything having to do with the two, bi. You could draw a bicycle or a motorcycle. You could draw the motorcycle launching over a pair of glasses, for example. All right? And I think you're ready for another morpheme. And I'm going to ask you to do this one entirely on your own. I'll start you off with the morpheme meaning, and whether it's a prefix or not, and you come up with some word ideas and a picture. Okay? So here's the next group of morphemes. These are all on one card because they all really do mean the same thing. These are all prefixes because you can see those dashes. And so they're all going to be at the beginning of words. And they all mean being together or like with something or someone, with togetherness, or to be joined or jointly together or with. That all is the meaning, really. Okay, so I was thinking about some brainstormed words, and I was thinking something for this might be the top one, maybe the word connection. When things are connected, that means they're together. When you build something with Legos, or when you play a game with somebody online on your Xbox or PlayStation 4, you're connected to them. You're together. And some of these we might not find great examples for, but that's okay. We can still know that they mean together, connection, jointly. I'm thinking about this one here, the COM. The word community. Community is a word that describes people that live together, or animals that live together, like in the forest community or in the community of Monticello. There are lots of little neighborhoods in Monticello. Those are all communities where people live together. So those are a couple of great examples. The first one being connection that you could use on the back side of your card, and the next one being community. All right, you don't have to come up with examples for all four of these. That's a lot. You can try if you'd like to. All right. So I'm going to give you a chance to build the back of your card now. So I'd like you to pause the video, build the back of your card with the meaning, and they're all prefixes, and then some examples. Then unpause the video, and I'll show you what I came up with on the back of my card. Okay? Enjoy. All right, so here is my front of my card, and here's the back of my card. So I've got the meanings up top. I haven't circled them yet, but I'll do it now. The meanings are together and with and jointly or joined. Those are the important meanings. All right, then I have my actual, well, I wrote that they're prefixes, of course. Then I have my actual example words there. So that one has the prefix con at the beginning, connection. And this one has the prefix com at the beginning, community. And I chose to draw a little circle of people just for fun, because I thought that might be a nice symbol. And they're all symbolizing a community, like a connection. That they're together. Togetherness. It's kind of nice, right? Form a circle. All the people. Okay. So if you did something like this, that's great. You can use mine if you want, but I'm really hoping that you paused the video and you got to do one for yourself. Check your spelling too on some of these words, just to make sure that you've got it. Okay? Good job, and I'll get a chance to see you soon.